Hello and welcome to the news from Bahrain International. I'm Sarah Lebreak. The Minister of Foreign Affairs, Abdulatif Azayani, met with the Minister of Russian Foreign Affairs, Sergei Lavrov, during his visit to Moscow to participate in the GCC-Russia Strategic Dialogue meeting. They discussed ways to boost cooperation in various fields within the framework of the distinguished historical friendship ties relations between the two countries, supported by His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and the Russian President Vladimir Putin. The meeting also discussed the regional and international developments in the Eastern Mediterranean region and their impact on security and stability in the region. The sixth ministerial meeting of the strategic dialogue between the GCC countries and Russia was launched in the Russian capital Moscow. In a speech during the meeting, the GCC Secretary General Jassim Al-Bdawi affirmed that the GCC states are keen to enhance cooperation with Russia and support efforts to achieve security and settle disputes. The Russian Foreign Affairs Minister Sergei Lavrov affirmed that Russian President Vladimir Putin is keen on communication and cooperation with the Gulf states, stressing the need to maintain the positive development of trade between the Gulf states and Russia in various fields. The Minister of Labour and Chairman of the Board of Directors of the LMRA, Jamil Ahmeidan, issued a statement on the occasion of the Cabinet's approval of the National Labour Market Plan 2023-2026. The Minister affirmed the interest and keenness of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister to sustain the growth of the labour market to generate more jobs in various sectors. Ahmeidan indicated that the plan comes after the completion of 91% of the initiatives of the previous plan 2021-2023, which witnessed an increase in the employment rates of citizens in private sector establishments. He explained that the plan was in line with the economic recovery by benefiting from the growth of the target sectors and attracting investment. The minister also indicated that the remaining initiatives will be completed within the current plan, which is based on 4 strategic goals that include 30 initiatives. He stressed that the current plan aims to create qualitative job opportunities for citizens to make them the first choice in the labour market. The Kingdom of Bahrain has been keen to provide young people with the necessary skills and tools that will enable them to create a prosperous future for them through a number of initiatives, projects and events. More in this report.
To create a strong base rich with integrated national competencies that possess all experiences in various fields, and to form a solid building upon which the Kingdom relies on through the youth in all locations, the calendar of programs and activities that are offered to the youth of all ages continues, including the Lama program, which was designed according to the latest programs to explore capabilities, in addition to the Youth City, to provide everything, including training opportunities, to qualify Bahraini youth. The Bahraini youth always strives to be in the forefront, participating and interacting in all programs and activities to show their creative energies, as all programs and activities, especially in the summer period, play an important role in supporting the Kingdom's strategy based on discovering, refining and highlighting youth talents. These programs and activities contributed to providing young people with the necessary skills that pave their entry into the labor market by providing them with knowledge, training and experience. These various activities offered by the Ministry of Youth Affairs enhanced the skills, cultural knowledge, health and sports awareness among young people, which contributed to highlighting diverse talents in various fields and succeeded in engaging young people and creating a prosperous future for them through youth incubators, including youth empowerment.
5 national digital projects won the Bahrain Digital Content Award for the year 2022-2023 at the ICT Conference and Bahrain International Technology Exhibition 2023. The Anti-Violence and Addiction Program MAN won the International ROI Institute Award in the United States for the Best Government Program category for the year 2022 after a competition in which more than 70 countries participated. The CEO of Government Hospitals, Dr. Ahmed Al-Ansari, affirmed that the Operations Department at Salmania Medical Complex performed 1,654 surgeries during the month of June as part of the plan to reduce waiting lists. The Speaker of the Senate of Uzbekistan, Tanzila Narbayeva, met with the Speaker of the Arab Parliament, Adil Assoumi, who is visiting the Uz capital, Tashkent. During the meeting, Narbayeva praised His Majesty the King's interest in empowering Bahraini women in all fields, which enabled them to assume a worthy position in the comprehensive development process led by His Majesty. She added that the progress achieved by Bahraini women reflects the values of equality and justice on which His Majesty the King's reform project is based, which made Bahrain a role model in the field of empowering women and integrating them into the paths of development work. The UAE is preparing for the launch of the 5th edition of the Federal National Council elections, through which it enhances the experience of political empowerment in line with the development process that the country is witnessing in all fields. More in this report.
In December 2006, the UAE witnessed the first elections of the Federal National Council under Resolution 3 of 2006, issued by the late Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan. After that, the Federal Supreme Council Resolution 4 of 2006 was issued, which stipulated, provided that half of the members are elected and the other half of the representatives of each emirate are appointed by the ruler, and a supervising body was formed headed by the Minister of State for Federal National Council Affairs. Over the course of 4 elections, the electoral process witnessed an increasing turnout by citizens as Emirati women strengthened their presence in the electoral process, and young people recorded a remarkable presence during their participation in the polls. With the start of the countdown to the 5th edition of the elections, the UAE was able to reflect on its experience in political empowerment, which is distinguished by a set of characteristics, most notably that it expresses the privacy of the civilized and societal state and benefits from a huge legacy of experience accumulated over years of the federal experience that laid the seeds of consultation and dialogue and adopted them as an approach for communication and discussion.